So, welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here this morning and I'm giving you guys an updated video on my cucumber plants. And I am planning to mix up some soil and some fertilizer together, guys, to give my cucumber some top dressing and some fertilizer at the same time, guys. So, I need you guys to stay tuned and keep watching, and you guys will see what I am going to do to give my plant some top dressing and some fertilizing. So right here you guys can see this is one of my wonderful cucumber right there. I need to pick these cucumber, guys, but I maybe pick them tomorrow morning. I will harvest them tomorrow morning. So as you guys can see, this is one of them that actually looking like it need to be harvested. And right here you guys can see another one is right here looking wonderful, and one more is right there, but this one is actually small, guys. And you guys can see another one right around there looking very wonderful, guys, and they are bearing a lot. The other day, guys, my cucumber plants go through some stress because of the plastic that I did have over my garden, guys. It actually tear down, and all of my cucumber fall down, guys. And I actually had to stake them back up and tie them up, guys. So they are actually recovering back and doing fine. And I see right there, you guys can see another cucumber is right there. So they're actually responding well. I am going to show you guys one of the stuff that happened. So right there you guys can see I could have lost this cucumber plant right here because the root was actually jarring out from out of the soil. But thank God that it didn't happen, so it is actually doing fine. So I'm going to take you guys over here now. So right here you guys can see this is like 2.5 gallon of my reusable soil that I have been using for ever since. And right here you guys can see this is some freshly soil that I dig from the ground right there that I'm going to use as well to mix up to put some top dressing on my cucumber plant. So I'm going to add some more soil inside of the container, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Right here you guys can see this is some of my chicken fertilizer right there that I'm going to use to mix up as well. And right here you guys can see this is some of my pig fertilizer right here looking wonderful. Right over here inside of this is some of my cow fertilizer that I'm going to use to mix all up as well. And right here you guys can see this is some of my goat fertilizer that I'm going to use and mix all up. This is 5 gallon. I'm going to use all of this, guys, all of this one, the goat fertilizer. I'm going to use 5 gallon of it, and I'm going to use maybe 1 gallon of the cow, 1 gallon of the pig, and 1 gallon of the chicken. And then I'm going to use these soil as well, and I'm going to lay some straw right here that you guys see that I did add on these ones. I'm going to put some more on the rest of them. I'm going to show you guys, so stay tuned. So right here you guys can see this is the mulch right there. So as you guys can see, this is the mulch right there that I am going to use. It is not mulch, guys. Sorry for saying that. The straw that I am going to use, guys, because the reason why I am actually going to place it on top of the soil of my plants, guys, at daytime when the sun is very hot, it is actually drying out my plants, the soil. So that's the reason why I'm going to put the top dressing on, and I'm going to put the straw on top of my soil to keep it moisture in. So you guys can stay tuned for that. I'm going to go ahead now, guys. First thing that I'm going to do, I am going to I'm going to throw out this reusable soil first, and I'm going to spread it all out. I could have used more of my reusable soil, guys, but I'm just going to use that for now. Then I'm going to take out the bigger stones from out of my soil. So this is my fresh style that I did from the ground. I am going to use, and I had a lot more of this style, guys. So you guys can stay tuned. I am going to have another mixture of a lot of style coming, so you guys can stay tuned for that. I put out a lot of work to actually add the style. From the other day, I was working very hard to actually get this soil from the ground and storing it for my next transplanting. So right there you guys can see this is the soil, looking beautiful. Right there, I'm just smushing it out. Right there, right there as well. Just smashing it out, guys. Right there, looking very wonderful. So okay guys, so I am going to place the goat manure like how it is actually measuring out already. I'm going to place it on top right there. I'm going to lift it up right there. Wow, it is running all over, guys. As you guys can see, this is the way the goat manure is actually looking. It is very wet, guys, so I'm going to use my shovel to actually take out the lumps from out of that one right there, and then I'm going to measure out these ones, and I'm going to throw it on there so you guys can stay tuned. So this is what I am used to measure out my, this is the pig fertilizer. So this is what I am using to actually measure it out, guys. So I'm going to sprinkle it all over. This is a very rich fertilizer, guys. It can actually burn the plants. If it do not break down the way how it should, it can burn the plants. But this one, guys, is actually break down. And I am going to place it on top of the soil already, guys, to just do some top dressing and some fertilizing so it won't burn the plants. But if you guys directly plant your seedlings in it, it can, and too much of it is actually in the soil, it can burn the plants. So stay tuned. I'm going to measure out the chicken fertilizer now. So now, guys, this is the chicken fertilizer now. Sprinkling all over as well. And then I am going to add the cow fertilizer, guys, and then I will mix it all up and then started to do what I had to do right there. Looking very wonderful, so stay tuned. So I had the cow fertilizer now, guys, sprinkling it all over, and then I will go ahead, guys, and see if I could mash out the lumps that is actually inside. You guys can see that big one right there. So right there is all of it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it all up. So stay tuned. So I go ahead now, guys, and I mix it, this my soil and my manure all up. So, and then I go ahead and I take out the sorry about that, guys. And I go ahead and I take out all of the lower leaves, what was actually lower to the soil, and I go ahead and I do so you guys can see how clear these are. So I'm going to take up lift the cucumber from off of the soil, and I'm going to place the soil inside. I take out the straw from out of this container right there, and I place it right there. So I'm going to fill the soil inside, and then I will put back the straw on top. This plant right here, guys, they actually break from the stuff that happened the other day. What the plants did tear down, and you guys can see right here, it was just a small part right here, and it wasn't doing well. I just checked it this took a while, and it wasn't doing well, so I just take it out. So this container is empty right here, you guys can see. So stay tuned. I'm going to place the soil on top now, the top dressing. So keep watching. I'm going to show you guys. So I'm just going to take it up right there, and I'm going to do this one right here first, and I'm going to throw it inside like that. take some more and place it inside. Hopefully, wow, that will maybe too much, guys, because I'm going to place the straw on top and I don't need them to actually coming out, the straw to overflow in the container. So right there you guys can see, looking very wonderful. Wow, right there. Then I'm going to try and I'm going to hang this one outside, that cucumber right there, placing it outside of the container. And I will go ahead and I will take up this right there, place it inside, take some more, place it inside. Then I am going to spread it around. And I need you guys to please remember to like, comment and subscribe if this is your first time to my channel. I would really appreciate it so much. So that one is okay, guys. So going to try and see. I cannot place this one outside, guys. I'm going to try and see. Wow, it is actually looking like it will break. So I'm just going to take it all up and place it inside right there. I'm going to throw some behind right there. I will scatter it all over. Push it around there. So it will be okay, guys, right there. It's looking very wonderful. Moving on to another one. So I'm going to finish, guys, and then I'm going to place the straw on top and then I will show you guys. So stay tuned. So welcome back now, my viewers. You guys will hear some noise in the background. Please ignore it for me. So you guys can see I finished and I place the straw on top and I put the cucumbers on the top of the straw. So there you guys can see, looking very wonderful. So my plants will take a longer time to actually dries out. So there you guys can see, this is the beautiful one right there. That's where it is looking. Over here as well, and this one right there. So I placed the first straw underneath and I put some fresh one on top. So that's where it is looking. And right here you guys can see as well, and some cucumbers is actually right over there. So I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. One love to you all and stay safe. Stay tuned for a lot more update. Until next time, I'm out.